It's showtime!
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime.
It's showtime!
It's showtime.
What is this?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think McFly, think.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face!
1.21 gigawatts!
Recorded somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. You're listening to the Epic Radio Show with Epic Goldie and Tokar on the Epic Radio Network.
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
T-O-K-A-R. What does that spell? Tokar. T-O-K-A-R. What does that spell?
Oh,
Tokar.
shut the hell up.
What the hell is going on?
Don't give him coffee anymore.
Yeah, this hyped me up.
Yeah. Well, next time I'll just give him a Monster or something.
I'll probably be going
Give him
crazy.
sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills. So what's going on, y'all? How was your
good.
week?
It was really good. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It
Any
went by
details?
Oh, I went to saw the Pixies.
The Pixies? What's that?
Oh, it's a band from the early 80s.
I think I've heard of. What
Yeah.
hits do they have?
The early 80s.
Oh, Here Comes Your Man. Where's My Mind? They played Where's My Mind on Fight Club. It was their main soundtrack. At the end of Fight Club.
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Who watches that movie? Who? You watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie, and they played the Pixies at the end of the movie. You know,
Okay,
after
I
the
mean,
city.
I believe you. I just don't remember the song.
See,
you know?
the Pixies were.
I'm gonna look these people up.
They're a good band, but they're not a popular band. But they're really good, and they influenced a lot of musicians too. Kurt Cobain of Nirvana said when he was writing "Smells Like Teen Spirit,"
Oh, I thought they were women.
he wanted to rip off the Pixies.
No shit. I know you would think with a name like the Pixies, they would be women.
There's one.
There's one. But, I mean, isn't that the, like, gayest name ever for a band of dudes? We're the Pixies. We're here to rock you.
I think they mean like a pig.
And they actually sing in Spanish
I
too.
don't think so. That's weird.
They like half of their songs are in Spanish.
I personally think a pixie dust every time.
Me too. I mean, maybe Pixies were like a code for cocaine.
I really don't know
Maybe
why.
they were really fun then.
I like the band, but I really don't know why they call themselves the Pixies. I probably read about it, but I forgot.
Shame. Not doing your
Maybe
research,
something-
Tokar.
Maybe something with
There's this
pixels,
thing
computer
called
graphics.
Wikipedia. Yeah. So, but anyway,
What are you looking at now?
we're looking up the Pixies.
Yeah, I saw them live. It was a good show. Like, they didn't even take breaks. They played all...
Where was this
They
at?
chose it from a dictionary, meaning mischievous little elves.
Okay.
So it's not gay, you know. It's not that gay.
It's not
guess
gay. Why do you
it's
keep
not. I
saying
don't
gay?
know. It's a little odd for a name, I guess.
It's a cool name.
I think it's cool.
Sure.
Oh, I saw him at the Agora.
Okay, that's cool. I played at Agora once, maybe
You
twice.
opened up for D12 once too, didn't you?
Yeah.
And 3-6 Mafia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go? Did you meet him? Hang out with the band?
Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. It was like 50-50, you know.
I don't think people realize what a talented musician you are.
I don't even think I realize what a talented musician I am.
You have a pretty good resume, though, that a lot of people would kill for.
Yeah, look how far it's taken me.
Oh, I think some of the people you work with weren't in your best interest.
I mean, you know, that's neither here nor there, you know what I mean? But I don't know. After a while, though, the touring and late nights at the bars and clubs and just dumb shit. And, promoters always try to get one over on you. Other artists try to get one over on, managers. Like the whole industry is just kind of built to fuck you over, basically.
It's either you have to be accepted to get screwed over all the time and just do it, or...
I mean, plus my kids are getting older, and then I have younger kids now, and I felt like I missed a lot with my younger ones, or my older ones, I'm sorry, just because I was out so late, so I just don't think it's necessarily the life for me anymore. I am extremely hungover right now.
Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Wait, you have like one beer?
2, fucker.
2 Zimas?
Well, no. I mean...
Wine coolers?
They were...
Couple
I mean, they were tall boys, you know what I mean? They weren't like...
Yeah.
And I drank them pretty quick, so... And I don't drink that much, so...
It
didn't take much for me to get drunk.
We should get drunk on the show one day.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Especially with Tokar.
Oh, dude, we'll be passed out. This guy will still be going, burning the house down or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll probably record a whole entire album.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every Saturday night.
There'll be like 2 albums, so I'll probably have it on your computer.
Like, I have to turn my ringer off because he will just send me videos all night of himself playing guitar. He plays well, but I'm sleeping.
He does send... Excuse me. Well, we're not going to go into his random text yet, but I will say he's just random in general.
Last week was like...
That little
what
rant
the
that... Yeah.
Fuck.
That little rant that you did just to tell us you didn't like chocolate liquor, that was... hilarious. I died. Every time I listen to that, I die, dude. A little bit more inside.
And the thing is...
Did I not watch the video? Was it a video or just a text rant?
I got a random number from some guy from the concert, and I don't even know how I got his number or how I was talking to him, but he's sending me pictures of like him listening to Bob Marley.
We should call him today.
Who?
The random
the random friend?
Yeah, and he's sent me a mixtape of him like with the this is me on the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, that's pretty
my boyfriend's
hilarious.
phone, and I want to know why you're calling him.
He's like, this is what I'm doing now, and he shows like a Bob Marley album and like a record player.
That's pretty random, man.
I know.
So today on the show, we're going to interview Joey Suprano. He's a good friend of mine. He's an artist, entrepreneur. I can't even say that. God damn it. And your phone is distracting me. No
it's Tokar's
phones.
video.
Yeah, it's my little drunk song.
That's funny. Also, we have our prank. We always do our prank. And then we got crazy news. We're kind of taking a break on the gift card thing for a little bit. Just a couple weeks. Only because, like, I'm thinking of other ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
If you have any ideas, write it on our Facebook.
Yeah, definitely. Follow us at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. There's also there was a fan that called me yesterday and said it would be funny if we had listeners, whatchamacallit, like would you rather questions. Do you know what them are? It'd be like, would you rather have sex with a shark or jump into a pool with glass or something like that? It's stupid shit, you know what I mean? And then we answer them on the next show. So, I mean, it's something different. We'll try it. So, if you're listening, go on to our Facebook or Twitter and do your would you rather questions.
Don't be retarded with them.
I think be as retarded as you want. I think it'd be hilarious to completely make Goldie uncomfortable with your questions. So make sure
would
they're
you rather
extremely uncomfortable.
drive blindfolded with Pepsi, or would you rather drive blindfolded with a Coke?
What the fuck?
What kind of Coke?
I mean, Pepsi or a Coke, pop-wise. You know.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Just had to make sure where your mind was at. We never know, Tokar. You're a man of mystery.
Would you rather go first class, or would you rather go
white trash?
White trash.
Good luck with that.
Oh, man. That's so funny. All right. We're about ready for a break. When we come back,
Give me a Kit Kat
will. When we come back, we'll have that interview with Joey Suprano. Okay,
Joey
keep it
Suprano.
locked. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
That was pretty sweet. You know what I'm saying?
It was awesome.
So on the line right now, my good friend Joey Suprano. Say hi. Say hi.
Yo.
Hey.
Hello.
What's cracking,
What up, how y'all
lacking,
doing?
homie?
I'm doing good.
Man, I can't call it, bro.
So Joey Suprano is a rapper slash basically record label entrepreneur. He does shirts. He does pretty much anything, right?
Yes, sir. I do a little bit of everything. You know, the boss got to wear many hats. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think God knows what you're talking about.
Well, he's going to learn today.
He's about to learn today. So what's going on in the world of Joey?
Man, everything, man. It's a little hectic right now. I'm trying to get everything complete. You know what I'm saying? I got an artist coming out. There's a mixtape that's supposed to drop very, very, very soon. I don't think the world is ready for it.
What's the name of the artist?
We ain't gonna discuss that right now. We gonna call it no name right now because you know what I'm saying.
How are you gonna promote an artist and not tell us the name?
Bro, that's what I'm supposed to do because I want the world to know that there's an artist coming out. She is a female. She's Latina. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing else to be discussed on that. I want the world to wonder what her name is, bro.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah. There's a method. There's always a method to my madness. You already know that.
So keep it a mystery, and it's gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Look. The most important part is you're gonna hear the music.
I want to know. Do you actually know her name?
Do I what?
Do you know her name?
Yeah, most definitely. I bet the neighbors know my name.
Oh my God.
Maybe he's keeping a mystery to have some.
Yeah, but hear me out. Listen, y'all gotta research though. If you remember, when you heard The Chronic and you heard Doggy Style, nobody knew who Lady of Rage was. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody knew that there was just a bad female on Death Row Records that was amazing.
In the same respect, when people were like, "Oh, who is that?" They didn't say, "Well, you're gonna have to find out." We ain't gonna tell
hear me
you.
out. Hear me out, though. Understand? I know when this set is done, Tom, you're gonna do your research. Like, let me see what this dude's talking about. You're gonna call me later and be like, "You're right." She never ever said her name. Nobody knew her name until you heard her single drop. Boom. And Lady of Rage, Afro Puff, hey, rock on with the bad self. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody knew her name. And when we first started, because this girl has been doing music for years, but she has been behind the scenes. She has been writing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I give everybody what they want right now, what's the point of the wait? The anticipation. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, you have a album that just released not that long ago, right?
Yes, Three Blands, Ohio, yep.
Okay. Where can we get that from?
24/7 mixtapes. You can go online and download that right now.
Is it on SoundCloud?
No, it is not on SoundCloud. One of the singles are on there called Lonely. You know, that's basically everybody can relate. You can go on SoundCloud and, you know what I'm saying, on Division 3 SoundCloud, and you can hear Lonely and find Lonely, and you could also go on mine, which is Ghetto Joe. /D3/CO2ENT. You can go on there and find Lonely. That's basically the single for the mixtape.
Speaking of CO2 ENT, we actually have an advertisement running for you guys, don't we?
I don't know. They got kind of quiet. You sure about that, bro?
What do you mean?
He asked you the question.
Were you asking
That
us?
wasn't for us.
We didn't know.
We do have an advertisement running for
I do have faith in it, and I do believe you, though, for the record.
We're keeping it a mystery.
You ever heard it yet?
That's what we're doing.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You don't listen to the radio show?
Man, listen, I just haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
I browsed through, but I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? I just,
I got you. I mean,
but my apologies.
I will say that I have limited commercial breaks on the radio network, so you can listen to maybe an hour and not hear it.
You'll have to send him the recording.
I will.
Yeah, because that means I'd have to just sit there like, you know what I mean?
I mean, you can enjoy
he's a
the
busy
music.
man. He's got a
big
record label.
big record label. He's gonna drop someone who he can't even say the name.
It's a mystery.
It's so big. It's like Hiroshima. You know what I'm saying?
You got to do the work and look
You
it
don't
up.
have
Something like that. I like that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, that's
but you know what? There is a name, though. There's no name, my nigga.
Her name has no name.
For right now, that's what it is, and that's what I want the world to know. If I wanted the world to know, you know what I'm saying, I already would have dropped it. But see, you know what, though? The anticipation is real, and it's going to be worth it. When we drop it, it's going to be like Hiroshima, bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Exactly. Atomic.
But there's a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a show coming up November 18th. We just did a show 2 weeks ago. And we're definitely getting. It's almost like CO2 is getting reestablished, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing everything the right way. We got a photo shoot coming up tomorrow. Like, there's a lot of things going on.
Last week I spoke with Brandon, King Lights, Soul City.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good interview too, but I established on there that how far we went back, and actually me and you go back even further.
Yeah,
I mean, we started Division 3 together. We had a group before then.
High school.
High school.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy, like, as we get older, like, seeing everybody doing different things and doing different things with their lives. But I've always been proud of you, man. You've always accomplished everything you set yourself out to do, you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? You had to give me that push, man. There was a lot of ups and downs, you know what I mean? Somebody needs to push that once in a while, man, and you gave me that push, and you gave me that seed. You planted that seed for me to get out of my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying, and try to hit it at a different route, man, and I ran with it. I've been running with it since then, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, I appreciate you, though. Real talk.
No problem, man. I mean, other than music or whatever, I mean, we were always friends, so, it's no biggie,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Most definitely.
Okay. So, thank you for being on the show. Let me know whatever more information you want to share about your artist that you can't name right now.
Yeah, listen, this is what we're going to do, man. You let me, look, why don't you call me on Halloween, and I'll give you all the updates on Trick or Treat mixtape coming soon.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait. I don't know whether you're going to trick or treat me that day.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It depends how I feel. Maybe you get a treat, maybe you get a trick, or maybe I might trick or treat your ass. You know what I'm talking about? It depends. But real talk, though, bro, listen. Hey, real talk, like, you know me, man, I am not the one to be like, this is going to be the most anticipated mixtape ever, it's an extravaganza. No, man, you know what I'm saying? But, like, what we're putting out now, bro, is ridiculous.
I mean, I believe it, man. You're talented. I don't know that much about the artist, but if you're putting all your chips on her, I'm sure she is good. I did hear the one single. Is it the same artist that was on one of your singles? From
Yeah. That was her. Yep, her single. That was one of her singles.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And like, see what happens. What we doing is we doing like a double mixtape type deal. You understand what I'm saying? There's CO2 ENT presents mixtape, and there's just her solo mixtape. You understand? So basically, her breakthrough mixtape is going to be a CO2 3 ENT presents Trick or Treat, which has artists such as Piggy Banks on there, artists such as myself and her. You know what I'm saying? All over it. So that's going to be her breakthrough, and then boom, her solo is about to drop.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot of things in the works, videos coming up, everything, man, shows, photo shoots. You know, as I said, we're really being busy here, man. We had to drop a few members in order to grow, so to speak. You know, all the weakest links had to go. You know, so and we've been able to focus more on the matter at hand. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a lot of things coming up. Exciting, man.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show. We'll touch back sometime near Halloween to find out more about this mysterious artist you have.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And keep in touch, man.
Most definitely. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good
All right,
day.
Good luck with everything. God bless.
All right.
Thank you. God bless. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was Joey Suprano with his mystery artist, you know what I mean?
So I think
Awesome.
what we have to do is we have to look it up.
I don't know if we are worthy of knowing.
He made it intriguing. That's
Yeah,
what he did.
I will say he is a master of intrigue because I have no clue what just happened there.
I'm kind of lost myself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She's coming out with her single.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like I said, anybody that he's putting a lot of like pushing real hard, it's got to be good. I mean, I've heard a little sample of her, and she's not bad from what I hear. But from what I understand, she was a writer. She was more behind the scenes. She's just now kind of trying to make it as an artist. So she's trying to, like, transition from that. So there's growing pains with that, but I think she'll be all right.
Well, I have faith.
And that's a new marketing technique, you know, keep it a mystery, have someone do the
Well,
work.
I mean, in a way, I mean, if you think about it,
can either
Brandon
hurt
said
you
something
or it can
similar,
help
you
you.
know, just put out 3 tracks a whole year, push them 3 tracks, keep the rest of your album a mystery. I mean, with what we were talking about last week, like, all of the, you know, everything's open now with the internet. You know, you could look up anything. I think it's kind of smart to leave it a mystery, you know. I mean, at least, you know, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of smart because, number one, that saves him a spot on our show because we definitely want to know her name.
Yeah.
2, anybody that's listening now that's intrigued about this artist is going to listen to our show the next time they hear about that. So, I mean, in a way, it is kind of smart.
It's a good marketing technique.
Now, Mr. Tokar, what's up with your fucking weird text?
I don't even want to get into that one.
Oh my goodness. So, I'm just sitting around one day, playing my video game, and Tokar texts me, what if we record me masturbating in an Uber?
What the fuck does that even mean?
Like,
he texts both of us that. I woke up the next morning and I'm like, I'm not fucking touching this.
Yeah.
What the fucking fuck?
I was actually trying to, like, say I was just drunk. It was a joke. It was just something random that I did.
You know what? I think I just, like, said okay and moved on.
Let me check. Let me go back to this. I still have the proof.
Yeah, I do these random rants when I drink. And I was in an Uber, and I just said it like it's a joke.
Was that like?
We should do an Uber where I jack off. What
did I even answer it? I don't even think I did.
Neither of us replied.
So I was kind of worried.
The
I'm
next
like,
morning, he's like, hey, do you think Epic's mad at me? And I was like, no, I think he's like me and doesn't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, I was probably that. I thought I replied like okay or something.
In your head.
In my head, I was like, okay. Yeah. But, you know.
I have
whatever.
this video he followed it up with. I think we should play it on the air.
What's that now?
This video.
Well, what had happened was.
Hold on. No. Don't do that.
Okay.
Here, you're gonna get the full
restart. We're gonna hear this in the full effect. This is Just give me a second. You know what? Hold on. Let's take a break first.
Okay.
Let's take a break first. Let's get this thing queued up, and we'll come back because we're running a little over anyways.
All right.
Okay. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna come back with Tokar's random
Drunken
rants and
videos.
shit. Yeah. All right, welcome back. So we have this video that Tokar randomly sends when he's drunk.
It's not just what he ran. He always randomly sends a different one.
But
similar.
To reiterate, it's not the same video that he posts or shares every time.
New material.
Yeah, he makes new material every time.
Yeah. But this is the funniest shit ever. So I'm gonna play
You
this.
start sending me one like bam chicka ram.
If you know the lyrics, you can sing it.
I can't even understand. I can't make out what you're even saying.
I sent you a text message about checking out. You never replied.
I mean, I will say the guitar work is great, but what you're doing with your body is not.
I'm trying to record. It's not easy when you're drunk. You have a guitar. And
It looks like you're literally like. It looks like that guitar is super heavy, and then you're being caught off balance
when you drink
by
like
it.
a whole bottle of tequila and Johnny Walker, the guitar probably does weigh more than you.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Tokar's random.
I'm gonna get a stage name, but I'm not telling anyone.
Is there any more?
Oh, God, there's
oh my
tons.
goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me see if I can.
He every weekend he sends me "I love you" text and a bunch of videos. Hold
Here,
on.
let me. You know what?
No, I got this.
You got it? Okay. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, this is really embarrassing.
You brought it on yourself,
You
motherfucker.
did, and you brought it up.
He's been actually
Especially since the Uber thing, you're like, oh, we could talk about that. I'm like, okay. You know I'm going to talk about it then. You giving me permission?
Okay, it's coming up. We text each other a lot.
I've been meaning to ask. So you told me originally he was your roommate. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So he lives there with you and Hannah?
Yeah.
How awkward is that, Tokar?
Oh, it's not awkward.
No? Is he usually nice to you, or like how's that work?
They were friends and living together before me.
Gotcha.
I'm the one that moved in and made shit
Gotcha.
awkward.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
And took
So
over.
you're like, bitch, why are you up in my space now,
Pretty
huh?
much. At least
Did
that's
she
probably
take
how it
your
was like
room?
the first 5 years.
Did she take your space on the bed?
The baby took his room, actually.
Yeah, the baby. I live in downstairs.
That sucks. To have someone so little have
Yeah, I
so
don't
much
think I
power
did any
over
video
you.
posts recently.
I know all about
My
that, by the way.
Instagram. Go on my
Here we go. There's. Oh, I found the ones from the wedding.
Yeah, I'm so. Oh, that one. Oh, that's bad. I'm
There's
trying to
like
sing
5
like
of
Stone
them.
Temple Pilots. I can't.
Oh, I think you like me. 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 Oh, I think you like me.
You know what's bad? So
Oh, I think you like me.
I was on a
Oh, I
group
think you
chat.
like me. 1, 2,
Tokar,
3, 4.
What was bad that
Oh, I think you like me.
I
Oh,
said
think
that
you
to like
like
7
me.
people.
Oh, I think you like me. Oh, I think you like me. 1, 2, 3.
What are you doing?
Gonna be 1. Oh, I think you like me. Oh, I think you like me. Oh, I think you like me. Oh, I think you like me.
I don't even think he knows what he's saying.
1, 2, 3.
Is this again? Like you know?
Oh, I think you like me. Oh, I think you like me.
Okay.
I thought you kept doing
Here's
that.
the next one. Here's the next one.
Wow, profile. I'm gonna tell you this is a scene. I'll tell you. I'm writing the scene. So tell
Are you trying to rap?
I'm trying to sing the Beastie Boys.
Oh my goodness! Are you drunk to this too?
I'm rapping too. Hold on. This
Bum,
one.
bum, bum,
Wait.
bum, 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 bum.
So this is what
I'm trying to go
He's
intergalactic.
using a
Intergalactic.
fucking hairdryer as a mic.
Make a scene. So tell me what you wanna be. So tell me how you are. So tell
Are
me
you
how
drunk
you
here?
are.
Like
You are.
every
I had
time?
open bar at the wedding.
Jesus.
Bum, bum, jump, bum, 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 jump, bum. So tell me how.
That is the craziest shit.
I saw you how you are.
And then it's
So
at a
tell me
hotel.
how you are.
Wow, dude.
So tell me how you are.
I can't even make out what you were saying in that.
Waiting
He's serenading.
on a Sunday afternoon. Would you read between the lines?
I want to find the one where he raps about his friend Fatty.
Oh
You
my
have it in your
goodness,
phone?
Oh,
dude.
no, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have it.
Oh my goodness. My headache's coming back. I will say that.
What's
Here.
bad? Someone sent me on a chain.
Fatty, carry boxes, let's try to see. Thunder bender, accident, I call it a money maker. Money maker. Hit my front end, I'm gonna cash in. I can't carry the boxes, let's try to see. My
He's
confidence
just driving. He's, man, you're
hey
getting into
guys,
this shit too.
I'm Fatty Daddy. Okay.
Oh,
They see
Tokar,
me.
Tokar.
I'm prowling. I'm growling.
Is that another one?
Yeah. About the cats.
About the cat? It's a cat.
I'm prowling, I'm growling, I'm trying to hunting birdie, try to hunting birdie, try to hunting birdie, try to catch him hunting birdie, hunting birdie, hunting birdie. It's just my feline instincts. Look out the window, I see movement approaching now. This could that be? I'm using my 9 lives. Everyone's like frisbees. What's up with that kitty? Now here but going in. I'm gonna hunt. See ya. Cat's curiosity.
Oh my God.
Kill this cat. This cat.
That is, dude.
There's a lot more.
You are.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot
talented.
more is an understatement. There's years worth.
That's yo. That was for your kitty song.
They tried to catch me hunting birdie. Tried to catch me hunting birdie. Tried to catch me because like the cat's bad.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah,
Kind of Sylvester Tweety situation. You know what I mean? Okay.
This is what I live with, by the way.
So what I'm thinking is we should go into crazy news. We'll do the prank next segment. Let's go into crazy news.
Okay, crazy news.
Crazy news.
Crazy news.
I don't know if this is actually, well, it's kind of crazy. So there's a man in New Jersey who has been preparing for doomsday for quite a long time. And he actually donated all his stored food to Hurricane Maria victims of Puerto Rico.
That's actually nice. I mean, what makes it crazy is the fact that this guy did hoard like 10 years worth of food for doomsday stuff.
Yeah, and he's like 74. He's been doing it for a long time.
I guess he figures, even at this point, look at you and your phone. That's why no phone during the broadcast.
It's off. You had it
up.
It's my dad calling, by the way.
Oh, snap. We should definitely get...
We should put him on the air.
That would be pretty funny.
Should we just randomly call him like, hey, guess what? You're on the radio.
Congratulations, it's your lucky day.
And be like, yeah, it's your lucky day.
Maybe we'll do it after
we'll do
the
it
news.
later.
We'll get sidetracked and people will be hurt.
So anyways, I figure he's like 74 years old. He probably figures, you know what? If doomsday happens, fuck it. I'm not going to last much longer anyways, you know? What else? What else we got in crazy news this week?
5 people hospitalized in hazmat scare caused by pumpkin spice.
How the hell does that happen?
I don't understand that. What does that mean?
It looks...
And hazmat scared? What is that?
Well, from what I read in the article...
A Baltimore high school was evacuated and 5 people taken to the hospital on Thursday in a hazmat scare that turned out to be a pumpkin spice air freshener. Evidently, they smelled a strange odor, so they called in people in hazmat suits only to find out it was a fucking pumpkin spice air freshener.
Now, where is this, Baltimore?
Yeah, I think there's something in the water, lead poisoning or something.
It's like, holy shit. How do you not know the smell of pumpkin spice? Obviously, in Baltimore, they have no basic bitches there.
No basic white girls like me.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And they have a funny accent, too.
What? Try to do their accent.
Yeah, you do it. What does it sound?
They pronounce their A's like kind of funny or something.
Okay.
They say a boot or something.
You're thinking
that's
of Canadians.
dude.
Speaking of
I'm
Canadians,
from New Jersey.
hockey season's back.
I'm from
They're a
New
big hockey fan.
Jersey.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Your pumpkin spice or something. They just talk like, I don't know,
Shut
something
up.
like, I'm from New Jersey.
That's
Jersey.
literally Jersey.
That's not Baltimore.
I'm from...
You just
Let's forget it.
stick to drunk videos.
Yeah.
Just stay away from pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Dude, but seriously, isn't that the stupidest shit ever? Like, there's a pumpkin spice air freshener. What's funny is they sent like 4 or 5 people to the hospital as a precautionary measure. One of them they kept for unrelated issue. I guess you must have cancer.
If they were white with Ugg boots, this would not have happened.
That's true. That shit wouldn't have happened in Cleveland because all the schools just smell like piss anyways.
Pumpkin spice would have been a welcome smell.
Yeah. I don't know. Pumpkin spice and piss. Not a good combination. Our last one. What's our last crazy news?
Man
article?
claiming to be from the year 2048 says he's back with a dire warning. A Wyoming man accused of public intoxication allegedly told police he traveled from the year 2048 to warn mankind of an impending invasion of extraterrestrials.
That's funny. And they did that by filling him with alcohol. And from what I read from the article...
What's in his nose?
I have no clue.
It might be that Coke you want to blindfold yourself with and drive.
There's something up his nose in the picture.
It does look like there's something in his nose.
It could be a booger.
He looks like a creep.
Yeah, he looks pretty weird. He does look like he could have been abducted by aliens. What he was saying though, from what I was reading, is they sent him to the wrong year. They were supposed to send him in 2018, and who knows? He might be right. Aliens might come next year, and we could all be like, "Oh, damn, he told us."
Like, damn, like that dude knew what he was talking about. Fuck.
Or they might kidnap someone else and realize that guy was an idiot and kidnap someone else. Yeah,
he was
the
just
last
a drunk. Sorry,
didn't work
Yeah,
out.
you know.
Can we use you? Sorry.
You know, that dude definitely looks like he does more than drink, though. He looks like he does, like, meth or bath salts or something.
I just want to know, like, what's in his nose? There's something.
I think you should call him and ask.
If I had his number, I would call him. I'll be like, sir, there's a mugshot of you, and you have something in your nose.
Maybe it's a tracking device from the aliens that they put in his brain, but somehow came out his nose. We'll never know. So that was our crazy news. It is time to take a break. When we get back, we will do the prank and have some other random shit to talk about. Stay locked. Okay, welcome back.
Yo.
We are, our prank is going to be epic. We are going to call a pet supply plus or pet store or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's whatever. They say it as soon as...
Pet store, supply
whatever.
store, tomato.
But we're going to call and ask if they have a Squirtle, which is a Pokemon. It kind of looks like a turtle.
And it shoots out water somehow.
It shoots out water or whatever. Tokar is going to play the part of Akbar, which is...
Hello, my name is Akbar. I am doing today.
And it's also going to be accompanied by Indian music.
It just puts me in a good mood.
Hopefully this does not come off as racist, because it's not supposed to be racist.
Somewhere, someone will have a problem.
That's true.
You can never make everyone happy.
Akbar does not want to be offensive. Please don't take an offense.
Okay. So let me get them queued up real quick. This time I'm going to use the radio phone number and not the fucking my own personal one.
Hello, can you get this going, please? I don't have the time.
Thank you for calling Pet Supplies Plus, a company that cares for all of your animal needs.
Hello, this is Pet Supplies Plus. My name is Savannah. How can I help you?
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am doing good. My name is Akbar. My son have a tournament coming up very soon, and I need to start getting training. Do you have the Squirtle?
A squirt bottle? Is that what you're asking for? A squirt bottle?
No, the Squirtle. Do you have the
Can you hold, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
She's getting a manager. Because she doesn't know what a Squirtle is, so...
A squirt bottle.
Yeah, a squirt bottle. Or Squirtle. Or even a squirt, which is an awesome beverage. It's grapefruit.
Oh, I wish I had a grapefruit squirt.
Yeah. Possibly.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, my son had a tournament coming up, and I was wondering, do you have the Squirtle?
Do we have turtles?
The Squirtle. It's like
I can barely hear you.
Oh, it's like the Squirtle. Hello, can you hear me good?
No, I can barely hear your phone's cutting out.
I was wondering, do you have the Squirtle?
We have turtles.
No Squirtle?
No.
Can I order one? Hello? Hello?
That was an epic fail. Like,
fuck you, Pet Supplies Plus.
You know what? I almost couldn't. I tried to hold it on.
I think once you said no, the Squirtle, he's like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though, especially the first girl. You know, oh, you want a squirt bottle? Like, no, bitch, we don't.
You should call a bar and ask them if the refrigerator is running.
How about the ugly broad?
Nice old-fashioned 80s.
Can I do the ugly broad?
Yeah, call the ugly broad and tell them their Pokestop has stopped working, and how are they going to rectify it?
Okay.
Hi. I got a question about something. Yeah.
Right now I'm looking up the number for the ugly broad.
Feel free to prank that bar anytime.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna call him.
Broad Tavern, may I help you?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes, son.
What happened to your Pokemon stop?
It should be here.
It's not working for me. Usually that was like my favorite Pokemon stop.
Did you go across the street to the Escape?
I did that.
Huh. I know it was working before because a lot of the kids were coming in and doing the poke. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's my favorite spot.
Huh.
It was really generous. They gave me tons of Pokemon balls.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the stops, that's for sure. I don't know what happened, though.
Oh, are you responsible for that?
No.
Oh.
Maybe they just changed it or something.
Oh, why are they going to do that?
I don't know. Keep you to walking, I guess.
Keep me walking? I'm too old for that.
Keep you walking.
I can't walk.
Yeah, try across the street at the Escape. That's another stop.
I like yours better. Ain't nobody gonna replace your Pokemon stop.
Oh, I have to tell Sherry about that.
Yeah, please. Maybe she can do something.
Okay, I sure will.
Yeah, you gotta get the Pokemon stop back.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, hon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, she was the sweetest fucking lady, though.
I
kind of
feel like
felt
shit.
bad. Yeah, I kind of felt bad from pranking her ass out.
Yeah, but at least I wasn't like.
No, you were good.
You were good.
You did good.
We did good, not laughing
Now I
into
feel like
the
a piece
mic.
of shit.
How about Giant Eagle?
For what?
About the car.
You want to do that? Do we have time? Yeah, we do. We have a little bit of time. Let's do it.
Who are we on?
A Giant Eagle. Remember last week we had talked about calling Giant Eagle to see about the car thing? We never did. We talked about it, and then ADD kicked in, and we never got around to doing it.
Typical.
Yeah, so let me look up that number real quick. This is a special day. We're doing like 2 pranks in a day and calling Giant Eagle.
Yeah, that one's...
Are we going to try to make this funny, or are we just going to legit ask them?
I want to like legit ask and see what happens.
Yeah. You want me to
I'm sure
ask?
they'll get pissed and hang up on us.
You can ask. I've done like literally, well, except for today, but hold on.
I'm going to tell him I made a bet with someone. We tried to look it up
There you
in the
go.
news.
All right, so let's call them. There might be another.
Oh, and then
automated-
for the viewers, don't prank the ugly broad. You know, this
Yes.
pranking.
Prank them. No, I'm kidding.
They're
Go
not
there,
viewers.
go there, have a drink.
They're not viewers or listeners.
Listeners.
You have still not grasped the idea of radio.
Let's go to the ugly broad, have a drink.
Danny Gall, this is Cindy. How may I help you?
Hi. I made a bet with someone, and I really can't find it anywhere on the internet. Was there happen to be a car that went in Giant Eagle and drove around just recently?
I'm sorry.
Was it recently?
I'm sorry. Could you say that again?
Ask them why they're not when they switch their hours from 24 hours. Is it because the car drove?
Oh, when you switched your hours. Before it used to be 24 hours.
Oh,
Is that because
gosh,
a car?
I don't know if it happened right after that or if it just happened later.
Did it happen?
What's that?
Did it happen?
Did it actually happen?
It actually did happen, yes.
I was right. I win the bet.
That was a couple years ago, though. And I think after that, we might have changed the hours, and then we went back to it again. And
Oh, so
but
you're
now it's
24
1
hours
o'clock,
again?
1 a.m.
Oh, 1 a.m.
No, we're not
now.
25.
Oh, okay.
We're only 1 a.m., yeah. So,
Well, you're on a
but
radio
yeah.
show. Just say hello.
What's that?
You're on a radio show right now?
But we
Really?
thank you for giving us that
Well,
information.
Thank you so much for giving us that information.
All right, thank you. Bye.
She did not like that.
Can we get in trouble for that? We
I
shouldn't.
don't think so.
Technically, it's illegal to record people without them knowing.
Not in Ohio.
I don't think in Ohio
No.
it is, but I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
What a cunt.
We barely have an audience base right now, so
All of the
she don't
three
even know
people
what
listening.
station it is. She wouldn't know where to look. The internet is broad. It's like the ugly broad. It's like the ugly broad, but prettier. I don't know. Guess what? That's our show, bitches.
No.
Yeah, buddy.
Epic looks forward to this all week.
Yeah.
I do look forward to the show all week. I wish I could talk to you guys more about it during the week so that we'd be... I mean, we were pretty prepared today, though.
Yeah,
I think
it
it
was
went
nice.
by smooth. But to get more ideas from you guys, I don't want to be the main idea generator. I want to try to incorporate everyone's ideas. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to get a hold of you guys. Not so much Tokar, but definitely Goldie.
I have a lot going on.
You always have a lot going on.
I'm a busy
Ever
person.
since I've met you, you've had a lot going on.
I'm always doing something.
You have tons of family. She has tons of family, and this is like the only person in the fucking world that actually talks to like 90% of her family.
I do.
Yeah, you know, like me, I have tons of family too. I've got probably like 30 cousins, right? You know, and I talk to like none of them.
And that's odd to me when I know people who like don't talk to their family. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean,
that's so...
it's not like I have anything
How?
against them. It's just I mean, it's kind of like friends, you
I'm a
know.
social
Like
butterfly.
you know, surprisingly, you know, as you know, I was a rapper. I could rap in front of like however many thousands of people or whatever and be fine. But when I'm in like a private setting, I don't really like a lot of people around me. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, but that's our show. Definitely tune in next week. I'm not sure who we're going to have the interview, but I'm going to find somebody. Make sure you follow us at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Post your Would You Rather questions. Make sure they're extremely uncomfortable for Goldie, specifically. But you can ask all of us anything. As always, you can always request songs on there. And also, we do have our giveaways. I'm feeling like we're going to do something a little bigger here soon. To try to get more listeners or viewers, as Tokar likes to call them. But we'll keep you posted on that.
Thank you for being a viewer.
Yeah. Thank you for viewing the show. Get epic.
Get epic.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.